The Solg's descent was detected by our radar at 0445 hours. We believe it was programmed to automatically descend if control was ever cut off from the surface. We have calculated the Solg's course of descent from its previous orbit. Its estimated landing point is downtown Aured, the capital of Osea. Get to the Solg's descent point as quickly as possible and destroy it before it hits Aured. You must complete the mission and come back alive. Anything less is not acceptable. Rosgrees, we wish you the best of luck. Launch.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, mission objective, don't die.
Well, I mean, that's just good general life advice, honestly.
Okay, so, here we go. The final boss of Ace Combat 5, the Unsung War. A big fucking gun.
Nothing more appropriate for this series. Well, no, I take that back. The ultimate final boss for this series would be like a giant tunnel. And you had to fly through multiple other tunnels to fight it.
Well, we'll talk about the Infinity version of this mission when we get to the appropriate time, but also, yeah, I love taking off from a highway. Also, I did a little bit of cheating here because you're noticing that this isn't the same plane that we flew into Aces. This is a, we've got the F-22 for this one, and normally what happens is you go right from Aces into the Unsung War, but I did not want to be taking on the Solg with basically an air-to-ground plane in this mission. So yeah, this is coming at it from free mission.
See, you say that, those are the words you say, but I know your real reason.
Which is?
It's just that piece of garbage. You just can't bear to see it anymore.
Like I said, it had its moment to shine, and now it's gone.
Blaze.
Yes, good.
Roger! Archer, engaging! Roger! Swordsman, engaging!
Roger. Edge, engaging.
Yeah, the one if you say no is a little bit of a letdown, but the one if you just say nothing is hilarious. Like, they all just groan at you in unison.
Since we seem to have about infinity time to actually get there, speaking of the F-35, that does remind me of an article I saw actually just today about the damn thing. And
oh, yeah.
It's basically just a paper saying, yeah, no, it's an expensive way to provide jobs and to make a useless aircraft. I don't think anyone denies at this point.
Yeah, and the price has gone up like another $35 billion.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
And it's like... the United States says that, healthcare for all is too expensive, but yet it can piss money away on these useless fighter jets.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, not you assholes again.
Arcadia to the coast of Rosgrees. New enemy planes on the radar. It's a double Belkin formation.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, this is the real final boss of Ace Combat 5. And, yeah, if you have, XMAAs, you can really easily chump these fuckers. Like that.
Keep going! Our mission is clear!
Of course, the best way to chump these guys is to do it from the other side of the map, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't spoil the bonus video.
I'm trying.
Also, I very pointedly decided to leave Ashley alone here, just because there's two ways that this fight can go. If you, just let them be, he gets this really great monologue throughout the whole thing, where, I kind of get most of it in this video.
Moves will work twice.
But there's also the alternate path that this fight can go if you do really, really well at it, which we'll also see coming up here in a bit.
Relics from 15 years ago. This hatred burns fresh within us. Believing in coincidence is more than a youthful mistake. It's sheer stupidity.
Fox 2, Fox 2! 2 minutes! Splash 1 fighter!
This is it!
I think the fastest I've seen this mission go, you know, without any, let's just say, endgame assistance, is basically just like an entire salvo of XMAs, and then for some reason the others just flew straight in a line for the longest time and let me blow them all up. It was amazing.
Their skill is solid, but their hearts and minds have been distorted.
Yeah, I've had a couple of runs where, like, it was just almost uncanny how quickly they went down, and other runs where it's just they were an absolute nightmare right to the end.
Oh yeah, no, they could be either or, and it's basically just up to chance.
Okay, so there we go. That's both Ofnir and Grabok done.
Warning's coming.
So yeah, if you beat them
Night flight is over.
generally with 1 to 2 minutes left on the clock, you get this little bit of dialogue here from the Squadron 2.
And the sun will continue to rise now and forever.
The speech is good, but the background music is what sells it, I think.
But just remember, my birthday's coming up next week.
See? Aren't you glad you're still alive?
I bet my mom will be happy to see my brother come back home from Yuktavania.
You ought to go make her happy too. We're almost done here.
1 minute!
Captain, I want to thank you.
Captain Snow?
Flying as a wingman again. I now know how my men felt.
I vowed to myself that I would never lose another flight lead. And that's what's kept me flying up to now. So please, please, Blaze, let me fly as your wingman just a little while longer.
The Sulk has fallen to an altitude low enough for you to attack. I know you can do this. Destroy it!
Alright, so
There we
here we
go.
go.
See the data link from your guy, Bobs, with the Sulk's structural details. The Sulk's outer shell has a rotating accelerator. The only way you can attack its core structure directly is through the gaps in this accelerator. That's bad news. This'll be tough.
We gotta stop that thing, Grim!
So,
I know.
the good news about the Solg, it has no offensive weapons.
You say that.
bad-
You say
Yeah,
that.
I was going to say that the bad news about the Solg, you see all these solar panels and shit that come flying off it. This is what kills you.
Shoot the panels. They should break easily.
Everything that you blow up in this goddamn mission just keeps falling off at you forever. So if you get a
And-
little too overconfident and just decide to sit close to one and pelt it with like bullets and shit, yeah, you're gonna get one of those things in the face as soon as they break off.
Yeah, at terminal velocity, no less. And not only that, yeah, the 4 mass drivers that are rotating around it can also be blown off and can come flying at you at random. So, basically, yeah, it's like trying to thread a needle in the middle of a gunfight.
Speaking of, are you going to thread the needle?
Not here.
Close enough, yeah.
I mean, actually
No,
thread the needle.
No.
Ah, shame.
Well, funnily enough, like, you actually really can't do it in 5.
You totally
Like,
can. It depends on the size of your plane, of course. You know, gigantic, huge, broad-winged aircraft ain't gonna make it, but something like the
All that's left of their hatred is this thing.
X-27? Or no, I forget the name, the small one. But
Yeah, like, I know, like, I went through it, like, with cheats on and, like, clipped through it, and, oh yeah, it is incredibly tight to get through the main barrel, like, and I think, I seem to recall there was actually, like, a wall there, even.
yeah, basically,
that,
if you fly down it far enough, you basically just have to destroy the center of it, and the entire boss ends.
And yeah, this is where the Infinity version of this mission comes in, because you've only got the 4 primary targets here in the regular version of it here in 5, but Infinity literally kicks it up to Infinity, where once you take out all the rest of the pieces of the Solg, you have to fly down the barrel and destroy the core from the inside too.
But it gets better than that, because, you know, the whole thing is shooting lasers the whole time. And you have to destroy literally everything on the sides of this thing. The mass drivers, the panels, the little guards, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, because, yeah, Infinity's all about stat inflation, but... Okay, here we go. Last target. This is it. Here we go. This has been Let's Play Ace Combat 5, The Unsung War. I'm 9Gear Pro, and thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you next time.
History witnesses a great change. Razgriz reveals itself, first as a dark demon. As a demon, it uses its power to rain death upon the land, and then it dies. However, after a period of slumber, Razgriz returns, this time as a great hero.
Don't tell me you can't hear them.